Magni versus Malfurion. Protect the wild. For Cosmodon!
I kind of, let's see, these hands are confusing. Maybe just keep shield block again. Because I think the super high impact card is Fire War Axe. So like say our hand was no Fire War Axe, I just mulligan everything for it. So I would never consider keeping shield block either with the ghoul. But because I already had the Fire War Axe, and I think it's fine. What makes you decide to swap decks? I guess either when I just want to play another deck, or a deck's really not doing too good. Especially if I realize like a problem with it and I don't know how to fix it, you know? Like say you make some brews, home brews, they're not very good. At some point you have to give up. Intervene Nourish, and he could still be any kind of druid. I think like every druid is using Nourish right now.
Where shall I start? Cthulhu is my seal. It's hammer time!
I get a feeling there's no reason ever not to attack here. Because no matter what he does, I want to get this attack in next turn. Like, one of my options is to slam Ravaging Ghoul next turn, in which case I still don't regret attacking if he doesn't trade. This allows me to attack another minion.
Your minions will abandon you.
I mean, especially after this draw, I don't care about taking the damage. Plus, I would have done it even if I didn't draw that. The 4/2 is worth more, I think, than the... Like, the minion is worth more than the weapon charge and the 4 life.
I protect the swarm. I obey.
I'm gonna set up for this shield bearer. He probably kills it, but it's a druid. Like, it's too much of a tempo matchup. I should be able to outvalue druid even if I play a little bit inefficiently. Especially with Sylvanas.
We hunger for vengeance. Caffeine shelters us.
Flee, screaming.
I think we do want to play 6/6 here over this shield because, like, say he plays things like Twin Imps, the least doesn't really trade with the Blood Mage. It just gets stalled out by the board. And personally, I like Dullness and Druid right now. I know some lists don't use it.
Take my shield.
Do you have the artifact?
That's a really good draw. It's not like we were in too much trouble if we didn't get this. I guess we just trade for the 1/1, set up 6/5 against 5/5 hero power. But still, like, that's still more of an awkward move because we're giving up tempo for that move. His Cthulhu's only at 8 right now. It's very non-threatening. I should easily have enough life to work with here to drop Sylvanas.
I have no time for games.
I do like this more, because, I mean, he can just pull out some weird stuff. Like, there's always just, say, Living Roots and just yellow it, for example. I think it's too greedy, right, to try to, like, make him, like, try to trade and steal it. Steal 8-3. First of all, I'd be stealing 8-3 at that point, maybe. And second of all, like, he might get one more rag hit, getting one last rag hit. Saving the shield slam, though, that's... yeah, overall, way too greedy, I think. Yeah, he even had Living Roots in his hand. Is there any other moves I'd ever do here? I'm leaving up Fandral. I guess let's go and cycle.
The feast of souls. Caress your fear.
It's actually pretty scary. Most scary cards. Well, there's a lot of scary cards. I guess Wrath is pretty bad, and Raven Idol's both pretty bad. It's pretty likely he has it too.
Your nightmare begins. Hope is an illusion.
I'd say since this trade is free, we should take it. Cthulhu's not likely to go to 6, like Cthulhu, then trade here. And this is likely going to go to 8 after this trade. I mean, it's more, yeah, I mean, if we don't even trade for this, you know, it's even less likely. So I definitely like this. And then Cthulhu here, hope Rag hits, and even if Rag misses, this should be fine. Oh my, Fandral didn't die. I didn't expect 1 health me and survive 10 missiles. Oh wow. Because also, like, the result is either face lethal or this is killed Cthulhu. It's still game ending.
The feast of souls begins. Your deck betrays you.
I don't think I'll lose the game.
What
Wow,
do you
especially
think of
going
Emperor
face.
in this deck? What would you replace? Also, love your streams. Keep it up, smiley face.
So this is 50-50 win the game, 50-50 to still win the game, I guess. Got a third donation from Cryptic. What do you think of Emperor in this deck? What would you replace? Also love your streams, keep it up. Thanks for the donation, Cryptic. So, I guess I thought about Emperor, because I was thinking Brand Cthulhu, but you can't actually Brand Cthulhu from 1 Emperor activation. That'll still cost 11 mana. That's the main reason why I guess I don't really like it. And also, Emperor is good in decks where you have a bigger hand. Like, looking at this, like, I have 1 card in my hand. Even if you look at those, like, Warrior Mirrors last game when I had a lot of cards in my hand, like, a lot of times you're just hero power passing. It's not about, like, playing a lot of stuff at once, like Control Mage or Reno Warlock, things like that. Like, there's different kinds of control decks. I probably said this, but I mean, you probably weren't watching stream then. I've been, like, bringing it up a lot. Like, there's like different kinds of control decks. There's some that run like smooth, where you're trying to spend all your mana every turn, like Control Mage, Reno Mage, things like that. Druids generally run really smooth. They try to spend all their mana every turn for pressure. Those are the main classes I can think of, but, you know, also Warlock, like Reno Warlock. For Control Warrior and Priest, you're not looking to spend all your mana in 1 turn, like every turn, and that kind of defeats the purpose of Emperor. Like, even though you could put it in for 1 specific combo, it's best in decks that can do both, right? Like, Illusion Druid and Reno Lock, those are decks that do both. Like, Druid had Force Nature, Savage Roar, so you know, it's really good for the combo, and it's a really smooth deck with like Nourishes an Ancient of Lores before, well, Azure Drake. So I would say it's not great in this kind of deck. Like, you're discounting a hand of 2 Brawls and 2 Executes and Shield Slams. It doesn't really allow you to play any differently. It's like the same thing. But I guess the most flex slots, I would say, if you really want it, is like either Elise or Sylvanas. Is it soft or something? My mic is pretty close to my face, but sometimes it's a bit soft. I know my stream is usually a bit softer than other streams, it seems, anyways.
Bring the pain.
Okay, so I do want to curve out here. It's potential that Disciple is stronger than this move because he can kill my 1/1 for free with his 2/2. Whereas if I Disciple here, it's more awkward for him to kill the Acolyte. But then again, on turn 5, I'm very likely want to slam and Disciple, and then this Divine Shield pays off over 2 turns. So I guess the other fact of matter is you can still trade Tunnel Trog into the 1/1 even the other way, and it's still a free kill value-wise. I made a big mistake this turn. I should have slammed the Tunnel Trog. I don't know why I didn't. If I slammed Tunnel Trog, I would have cycled the slam, and also I would have still had a Fireworks charge. I mean, I definitely like this more, clear the whole board compared to the other one. I also get a free kill on the other totem with my minions.
Welcome to the grand tournament, champion.
I didn't say this is my best top deck here against mid-range. Like, this deals with so many minions. I can snipe Fire Elementals. It's really good against that Thunder Bluff as well. I go for the 2 minions here. I'm not scared of Thunder Bluff because I can just Gore Howl it, and this contests this board pretty well. Like, ultimately, if I have a chance, like, this mid-range Shaman's weakness is when I can get minion control. Because I could Gore Howl and just start tanking up and playing the free reactive game, but I don't have Brawls. It's not the worst, but again, if I have a chance to take minion control, especially if it forces him to play inefficiently, because Shaman needs the Viper board, so he might have to do inefficient moves like Hex this, or like start using Rock Biters on Divine Shields, things like that.
There's little time.
Like, theoretically, I should still fight for control if it's the easy fight right now. Gore Howl pacing is slow, because Gore Howl, trade this one in. It's still a bit slow. I like the double shield, this move. Again, I have 2 minions lead, so I can Totem Stomp. I don't have to like Gore Howl into Taunt Totems, things like that. I can still use Gore Howl to remove individual threats. I can use these to stomp small totems.
I obey.
Unless he has Harrison here or Ooze. I think this game is about over because I have tank up too. And mid-range shaman can't really progress from this state because they'll never like they rely on this hero power against warrior. Oh, it's actually not killable.
You win this one.
Yeah, I probably trade both in Beckoner. I was thinking if I can do a really greedy move, like just tank up, play Beckoner, trade for the totem. But I don't like it because if he has Lightning Storm, then I can't actually deal with 7/7. So I was thinking about it, but I probably would have ended up trading and then playing another main to contest the totems.